Picture this. You wake up at 6:30 in the morning, shower, grab coffee, and rush to sit in traffic for 45 minutes. You spend 9 hours in a fluorescent-lit office, drive home another 45 minutes, and collapse on your couch with just enough energy to order takeout. You do this 250 days a year, and at the end of every month, after taxes, after your commute costs, after daycare, after buying clothes that make you look professional enough to keep this job, you're broke. You're working full-time to stay poor, and tonight I'm going to show you exactly why your paycheck will never, ever set you free. Let me walk you through the math that no one wants you to see. Sarah works in downtown Chicago. She makes $65,000 a year, which sounds decent until reality kicks in. After federal taxes, state taxes, Social Security, and Medicare, she takes home $47,000. That's already $18,000 gone before she even sees it. Now add her train pass to get downtown, $300 a month. Her work wardrobe because you can't show up to a corporate job in sweatpants, $2,000 a year. Lunch because the office microwave is always broken, $2,500 a year. Daycare for her daughter because someone has to watch kids while parents work jobs that barely pay for daycare, $15,000 a year. We're down to $27,000 from a $65,000 salary. But here's the part that'll make your blood boil. Sarah's stressed. She works late, misses dinner with her family, and stops at Starbucks twice a day just to feel human. That's another $2,000 a year. She orders DoorDash 3 nights a week because she's too exhausted to cook. Another $3,000, $22,000 left from $65,000. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started with the uncomfortable truth about why your job is designed to keep you poor. Number 1, the time trap. Here's what they don't teach you in school. There are exactly 2 ways to make money in this world. You can trade your time for money, or you can build assets that make money while you sleep. Your job is a time trade. You give them 40 hours, they give you a paycheck. You give them nothing, you get nothing. It's the most basic transaction in the world, and it's designed to keep you running on a hamster wheel forever. But walk into any wealthy neighborhood in America. Drive through Beverly Hills, the Upper East Side, or Buckhead in Atlanta. The people living in those mansions aren't there because they're really, really good employees. They're there because they own businesses, real estate, stocks, or royalties. Things that pay them whether they're working or sleeping. The IRS publishes data every year that'll blow your mind. The average employee makes $57,000. The average business owner makes $230,000. That's not a small gap. That's a different universe. And it gets worse. Employees pay the highest tax rates of anyone. Business owners write off their cars, their home offices, their business meals. They pay 15% capital gains on their investments, while you pay 22% income tax on every dollar you earn. The system is rigged, and your job is the wrong side of the rig. Number 2, the raise illusion. Your boss calls you into their office. Good news, you're getting a raise, 5%. You walk out feeling like you won something. Let me show you what you actually won. That $65,000 salary is now $68,250. After taxes, that's an extra $2,400 a year, $200 a month, $7 a day. You know what $7 a day gets you in 2026? A cup of coffee and a muffin. But here's the real kick in the teeth. Inflation last year was 4.7%. Your 5% raise barely beat inflation. You got a 0.3% real increase. You're basically treading water in a pool that's slowly rising. Now let's look at 10 years. You started at $65,000 in 2017. With average raises, you're making $78,000 in 2027. That sounds like progress until you adjust for inflation. That $65,000 in 2017 had the buying power of $83,000 today. Your raises didn't make you richer. They made you poorer, slower. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 returned 173% over the same 10 years. A business owner who put $65,000 into their company in 2017 could be looking at $178,000 today. You got raises. They got wealth. Number 3, the hidden costs of employment. Your job comes with a ceiling. There are only so many hours in a day, only so many promotions in a company. You hit your peak earning years in your 40s and 50s, then it's coasting until retirement. Compare that to business ownership. Amazon's revenue grew from $107 billion to $514 billion in just 6 years. Jeff Bezos didn't get a 5% raise. His wealth multiplied. But here's what really keeps you trapped. Your job gives you zero equity. You spend 10 years making your boss rich, and when you leave, you get a goodbye cake and a reference letter. You built nothing. You own nothing. A business owner builds something that can be sold. A real estate investor builds a portfolio. An artist builds royalties. You build someone else's dream and get paid just enough to come back tomorrow. And leverage? Forget about it. You are the leverage. Your boss uses your time and skills to make money. You can't use leverage because you don't own anything to leverage. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to stop being someone else's leverage and start building your own. Number 4. The side income revolution. Here's where it gets interesting. Let's say you find a way to make $2,000 a month on the side. Freelance writing, drop shipping, YouTube, whatever. Just $2,000 extra. That's $24,000 a year. Tax-free if you're smart about business deductions. But here's the real magic. That side income isn't capped. It can grow. Your job might give you a 3% raise next year. Your side business could double. Your job will never pay you $10,000 a month. Your side business could. I know a woman named Jessica who started selling printable planners on Etsy while working as an accountant. First month, she made $300. Sixth month, $2,000. 18th month, $8,000. 24th month, $15,000. Her accounting job gave her a 4% raise over those 2 years. Her side business grew 5,000%. The math isn't even close. Number 5. The stability trap. Here's the psychology that keeps you stuck. Your job feels safe. Steady paycheck, health insurance, 2 weeks paid vacation. It feels responsible. But safe for who? Safe for your boss who needs you to show up and make them money. Safe for the system that needs workers to keep working. It's not safe for you. You have zero control over your income. Your boss can fire you tomorrow. Your company can outsource your job to India. AI can replace you next year. You think you're playing it safe, but you're actually taking the biggest risk of all. You're risking your entire financial future on one income source, controlled by someone else. Meanwhile, the business owner has multiple income streams, multiple investments, multiple safety nets. If one fails, they have others. You have one job. When it's gone, you have nothing. Real security comes from control, and employees have no control. Emma worked at a marketing agency for 8 years. Good salary, steady raises, felt secure. Then the company got bought, her position was eliminated, and she was unemployed at 42 with a mortgage and 2 kids. But Emma had been building a freelance design business on weekends. What started as extra spending money became her lifeline. Within 6 months, she was earning more freelancing than she ever made as an employee. The job she thought was keeping her safe was actually keeping her vulnerable. The side hustle she almost didn't start became her salvation. Marcus spent 5 years trying to climb the corporate ladder at a tech company. He got promoted twice. His salary went from $70,000 to $85,000, and he felt like he was winning. Then he started a dropshipping business selling phone accessories. First year, it made $40,000. Second year, $90,000. Third year, $210,000. He didn't escape by earning more at his job. He escaped by building something parallel to his job, something that belonged to him. The shift isn't dramatic. You don't quit on Monday and become an entrepreneur on Tuesday. You start small, stay consistent, and build something that can eventually replace the job that's keeping you poor. Your job was never meant to make you rich. It was designed to make you just comfortable enough to keep showing up, just secure enough to never leave, just hopeful enough to believe that next raise, next promotion, next year will be different. But 26 years into the 21st century, the game has changed. The internet has democratized business ownership. You can start a company with a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. You can reach customers around the world from your kitchen table. The tools that were once available only to corporations are now available to anyone willing to use them. So if your job is making you poor, here's what this channel built instead. One more thing before you go. This channel runs completely on autopilot. Every video you've watched here was produced by the TubeAutomate content team. No one filmed anything. No one sat in an editing suite. Someone picked a topic, submitted it, and our team delivered a finished video ready to upload. That's the entire process. If you want a channel exactly like this one, in this niche, in any niche, about anything you're passionate about or anything you think could make money, you can have it. Go to tubeautomate.com, pick your package, spend 10 minutes filling in your topics, and you have a passive business running for you. Your videos go up, your channel grows, your income builds while you do nothing. Matt Parr built almost 1 million subscribers doing exactly this. Now his team does it for you. TubeAutomate.com. 10 minutes to set up, then it runs itself.